What we're gonna do with these guys is we're gonna take them from the start, the actual start, what your body language is saying. You know, we're gonna teach them and train them how to put off the right vibe right from the beginning. You know, some people used to say, oh, what's your opener? What do you say? And I would be like, you can say anything once you get in the rhythm. You know what I mean? You can say whatever you want. Like, you can say whatever you want, it doesn't matter. Some studies say that only 7% of what we say is actually what's taken in. The rest is all body language, your appearance, your voice, you know, your tone. And it's amazing that when you teach these guys who are really bad with women, that you teach them just these few things about what to do with your shoulders, where your eyes should be going, how you should be talking. And you teach them these things and bam, and the results are crazy. You see inner game techniques, how you think about yourself before you go out at nighttime. Do you go out thinking like, oh, I hope someone will like me? Or do you go out with goals in mind like, I'm gonna have a good time with my friends, I'm gonna listen to some awesome music? A more of a me frame rather than gaining value from everyone else. Rather than like living on this emotional roller coaster where if a girl likes you or you get a good reaction, you're really happy. But then when a girl doesn't give you a good reaction, you're really sad. We don't want to live our lives that way. We don't want to live our lives in the way that we just get value like, oh, you know, we got a pat on the back, so now we feel good about ourselves. We want to feel good about ourselves whether people are saying good things or whether they're saying bad things. We want to always be like, well, at the end of the day, no matter what, if I don't have a job, if I don't have any money, if I got dropped off in some random country by myself, not knowing the language, I would still have me. I would still have my social skills, I would still have my confidence. You know what I mean? I would still have the heart to go out there, and I know I could get back to where I am today because I still have me. And that's what we're really trying to teach. Why are we doing this summer camp in Belgrade? You know, a lot of people are like, where is Belgrade? And there's this magic little place in the eastern part of Europe that is just awesome for what we're trying to do. I have never been to another place where there is such quality and abundance of women. I've been to a lot of places where women are considered to be the most beautiful in the world. But in my humble opinion, Belgrade has the most quality, the most quantity of high-value women, of very beautiful women. Women here are very friendly. You ask for directions, they really want to help you. They'll get off their bus on the way home or whatever they're doing, take time out of their day and get on your bus and, you know, walk around wherever you're at. So the great thing about Belgrade is there's not a lot of other cities that I could bring people to train them that we can go out on a Sunday night and still meet tons of people. There's clubs, there's cafanas, there's coffee shops, there's places literally every night in Belgrade to go find something to do. There's always a good party. During one part of our camp, we're gonna go down to the lake. It's a man-made lake down there, and you go down and you just can't believe that it's just flooded. It's just absolutely packed full. Good thing about night game is that it's a target-rich environment. You know, you can approach girl after girl after girl to practice, which is good. The thing about day game is your approaches are limited to just the girls you see. You know, you may only talk to a couple girls in a few hours. Whereas on ADA, we can practice talking to all the women that are on the beach. So you have a target-rich environment during the daytime with beautiful women. That's rare, you know what I mean? Only in Miami have I seen a place where you can constantly day game with very high quality women. You go out and you're like, why can't I connect with people? Well, you haven't been being social. You know, you need to do certain things every day and in a certain way so that you can talk to people. And I want to go to some next level stuff where people can walk out of it and they can take what they learned and apply it to every facet of their life. Some other things too about masculinity. We're going to talk a lot about what masculinity means, what confidence means, and how we translate that into being an alpha male. Or at least, you know, I don't think everybody is born to be an alpha male, everybody is born to be a leader, but everybody is born to be a confident person and to have value in themselves. We're going to start, like I said at the beginning, through all the normal game techniques. We're going to talk about your state of mind, your body language, your tonality, all the things you've probably heard over and over. If you haven't heard these things and you're a true beginner, don't be afraid. Don't think that just because you haven't heard anything about body language that I'm just gonna skip over it and you're not gonna hear the basics. You're gonna start with the very basics and we're gonna progress forward. So we're gonna take you through that. We're gonna take you through the opening and approach anxiety, what your openers are. The rakia opener, like the one I told you, 100%. I've asked girls here and I've never had a girl say no, I don't know, or just blow me off. always they've at least given me enough to get my foot in the door, convey that value, and keep going. We're gonna go into qualifying. We're gonna qualify her immediately. I'm gonna show you the most effective way to qualify so it doesn't sound like a cheesy line. After we go to qualifying, we're gonna talk about light rapport, we're gonna talk about wide rapport, we're gonna talk about deep rapport, and talk about the nitty gritty, how to really build connection. And we're even gonna talk about love systems. We're gonna really talk about what love is and how it's built between people. I mean, all you have to do in this camp, all you have to do is show up. Is that you come to Belgrade, there's cheap flights from everywhere, you show up and we take care of the rest. We take care of accommodation, we take care of the meals where we're gonna eat, we'll have a daily schedule, we'll have 3 trainers, somebody to always talk to talk about game, and we're gonna be living, breathing, eating game for 7 days, and it's gonna be awesome.